Hi folks, here we are at the Milwaukee County Board of Supervisors offices, and you can see people are gathering for the Citizen Action News Conference, and the issue in question is, will the Milwaukee County Board of Supervisors support a transparent process for drawing election maps?
What channel are you with?
I'm Grassroots Guy. I'm live streaming Facebook.
Glad to meet you, sir. I'm Dave Sartori. I'm the sponsor of this resolution.
Oh, very good. I'm live right now. So, yeah, so why don't you say a few words to the folks in Facebook and give us a quick rundown on what this is all about?
Well, all I want to say is I served on the Milwaukee. My name is David Sartori. I'm the 8th District Supervisor. I served on the Milwaukee County Election Commission for a full-year, a 4-year term. And I often heard reports about massive election fraud, and we investigated, and those are nothing but rumors. Now, unfortunately, I have to report we indeed do have election fraud. It's the rigged, unfair election maps that the majority political party has placed on us.
Thank you all for being here. My name is Anna Dvorak. I am an organizer at Citizen Action of Wisconsin. We at Citizen Action of Wisconsin believe that American democracy depends on free and fair elections. We believe that every person should have an equal say in their government. One person, one vote. That the voters should choose their representatives and not the other way around. In Wisconsin today, this is not the case. After the census in 2010, conservatives used the latest demographic software, ran countless simulations, and worked behind closed doors to ensure that no matter how the electorate voted, their party would maintain control of the state legislature. From that time on, elections in Wisconsin have been fraudulent. Like a rigged slot machine, no matter how many times you play or how many votes your side gets, you're guaranteed the same result. Our maps are so rigged to keep politicians in office that a panel of 3 federal judges ruled the maps unconstitutional. And earlier this week, the U.S. Supreme Court decided to take up the partisan gerrymandering case of Gill versus Whitford and are expected to decide this case within a year. Instead of spending our resources on things that would help our communities thrive, politicians in Madison have already wasted $2 million to draw and defend their unconstitutional maps. A nonpartisan redistricting process is not only fair and impartial, it also would cost taxpayers far less and would put the people of Wisconsin back in power. Citizen Action of Wisconsin members and Milwaukee County supervisors are here this afternoon to highlight Milwaukee County Resolution 17423 to call on the Wisconsin State Legislature to create an independent, nonpartisan redistricting process. Because we believe that in order for our communities to thrive, we need every person to have an equal say in our democracy. We are happy that 18 other counties before us have passed similar Fair Maps resolutions, Eau Claire County being the most recent yesterday. And we hope that Milwaukee County will be number 19 when the full board votes tomorrow morning. Thank you. Next, we're going to hand it off to Supervisor Sartori. He is the author of this resolution. So I'm going to hand it off. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm David Sartori. I'm 8th District Supervisor. Prior to my election to the County Board, I served for 4 years as a member of the Milwaukee County Election Commission, the only election commission on a county level in Wisconsin. Frequently, I heard rumors of non-existing election fraud. I rejected these rumors. Since one of the major political parties has achieved a veto-proof majority in our state legislature, we do indeed now have election fraud. The system is rigged by the unfair, phony election maps crafted by the majority political party. Similar to Milwaukee County's district election mapping, I have introduced this resolution urging future state legislative and congressional districts to be drawn by a nonpartisan entity. Currently, Senate Bill 13 and Assembly Bill 44, introduced by Senator Dave Hansen and Representative Amy Vuring, respectively, call on the Nonpartisan Reference Bureau to craft and design all future state legislative and congressional election districts. This I support. We are pleased to join with 18 other counties across Wisconsin that are calling for a fair redistricting process. I have copies of those two legislative bills I referred to previously. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Sartori. That's exactly what we need. We need the state legislature to pass Senate Bill 13 and Assembly Bill 44. Right now they're stuck in committee, and we want the chairs of those committees to actually bring that to a hearing. Now we're going to hear from Supervisor Marcelia Nicholson, who is a member of Citizen Action of Wisconsin, and she's also a county supervisor.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Marcelia Nicholson, and as an elected representative, a public school educator, and a citizen, I strongly believe that every person should have an equal say in our democracy. In other words, every person should get one vote. All votes should matter, and our votes together should be understood to convey the will of the people. Unfortunately, Wisconsin's current redistricting process undermines our democracy and puts partisan interests ahead of public interests. When citizens see partisanship driving our voting process and getting in the way of a fair vote, they lose faith in our democracy. We know that Wisconsin's redistricting process is unfair because the number of seats controlled by the majority party has been greater than their share of the statewide vote in recent elections. Instead of voters choosing their politicians, our politicians have manipulated district lines so that they can choose their voters. This is part of the reason why the 5th supervisory district that I represent, located in the heart of Milwaukee Central City, is so ignored in state government. Our legislators have manipulated our electoral system so that the people can no longer hold them accountable. And when I'm on doors, I hear people say, why should I even vote when my vote doesn't even matter? In order for our communities in Milwaukee County to be heard in Madison and in Washington, we must ensure that our electoral system is fair. The Wisconsin State Legislature could restore the integrity of the redistricting process by following Milwaukee County lead and establishing a nonpartisan process that includes an independent redistricting committee and allows for public input. I'm proud to be a co-sponsor of Resolution 17423, and if the full board passes this resolution tomorrow morning, Milwaukee County will be the 19th county in Wisconsin to pass a Fair Maps resolution. By passing this resolution, we hope to send this clear message to our Madison legislators. Democracy requires fair maps. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marcelia, or Supervisor Nicholson.
Thank you.
Next, we will have, Laura Wichitich from the Fair Elections Project.
Good afternoon. My name is Laura Wichitich, and I'm a volunteer for the Fair Elections Project. The Fair Elections Project is a nonpartisan, nonprofit campaign to end partisan gerrymandering. We organized and launched the Whitford lawsuit that is now headed to the Supreme Court. We organized because we believe that democracy, and we believe in democracy, and we believe in the people of Wisconsin. We know that sometimes one party will be up and sometimes the other. We think elections should be meaningful, so when one group of candidates wins over the people, they get a chance to lead. The rigged maps passed in 2011 take away our democracy because now the majority doesn't rule. That's why we brought the Whitford lawsuit and why 2 federal courts have found the rigged maps unconstitutional in part or in whole. We also strongly believe the process would be better with an independent map drawing process, and we support the bill to move to an Iowa-style model. I'm here today to lend my support to the county resolution and to help end partisan map rigging and return democracy to our great state. We urge the county board to pass the resolution. You can learn more about the Fair Elections Project and our case at fairelectionsproject.org. Thank you.
All right. Thank you all very much. If you're interested in learning how to get involved in our campaign for fair maps, please contact me, Anna Dvorak, at 414-469-0118 or go to citizenactionwi.org. Thank you. What do we want?
Fair maps!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want?
Fair maps!
When do we want them?
Now!
Woo!
What time tomorrow can we?
9:30 we meet. I'm not sure, I haven't looked at the agenda yet to know what item it is, but 9:30 we meet as a board, and yeah.
So invite all my Facebook
Yes,
people.
everybody come out please, or watch Facebook Live. We'd love to have you just following the process, and I'm sure we'll be successful. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right, folks, that's it. You can see that there's still folks milling around, talking. This is a big event for us. As they said, we'll be the 19th county in Wisconsin to support the legislation for transparent and fair drawing of election maps. Let's make this happen. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.